Hello, I'm Pauline from Pauline's Quilters World, and I want to show you how to make the gorgeous honey bun basket. Now, you could make this for Christmas, and any time's Christmas, isn't it? You could make it as an Easter basket, you could make it as a shopping basket, just to have sitting around the house with decorations in it. But imagine this on your Christmas luncheon table or sitting under your Christmas tree. Have your bonbons in there, have it filled with some gorgeous baubles. There's all sorts of things we can do, but it is constructed with a quilted base, just with our 2 pieces of fabric and our batting in. We'll show you how to do that. Then we've used 1.5 inch wide strips. We've put batting between it and we've made it into a string, and then we're going to zigzag it together. Then we make very simple handles, and you can do double ups, you can do triple ups, you can do anything with that sort of handle. And then you can make a gorgeous bow to add to it. Now, there is a pattern for it. You can make it any size. You just get the basic pattern to do the base, and then we add the honey bun strings around the outside edge. So if you want it much larger, much smaller, if you want it higher or shallower, you can do all of that and make the adjustments as you go. So to start with, we're going to cut out our base. So you'll have a backing fabric, you'll have a piece of batting, and then you'll have the top fabric. So this is constructing the base to go in the bottom of the basket. Now, I like to use the Hobbs Heirloom double-sided fusible batting. It's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. It is stuck together when you purchase it, so you will need to pull it apart, and it's a nice thin batting. But it's got good strength to it, and you can iron your 3 layers together without having to pin or do anything like that. But if you choose not to use that batting, you would have to cut it out, the batting you're going to use, and then you'd have to pin these 3 layers together. But I'm just going to press it. And the other reason I love using this batting is I don't have to use any safety pins at all to pin these together, and I don't need to use a walking foot. I can just go straight to my machine and quilt this with a normal sewing foot on, which we'll do in a little moment. Once we do that, we're going to then cut some 1.5 inch wide strips out of whatever coloured fabrics you want to use. Like we've used a theme of red because we're going to use this for Christmas, but choose your colour combinations. And you can buy honey bun rolls, which are 1.5 inch wide strips that are done up like a jelly roll. So you might have one of those you want to use. But we've just cut some strips here, 1.5 inch wide. Now we're going to join all of our strips together. So when we join them together, we join them like we do a normal binding join. We're going to put them down. We'll mark our diagonal line, and once again you can use the Chalco liner. We'll stitch on that line, we'll trim it back 1/4 inch, and then we'll flatten it out. So we'll have this as one big long strip. Then we're going to use the honey bun sacher tool. Now this is a tool I've designed specially to fold your fabric as you're sewing. So you won't have to pin all of this or iron it all the way through like we normally do if we don't have the tool. We're going to fold this in half. We folded the ends in. We're going to thread it into the tool. And that 1.5 inch wide strip, once it's folded in each side, just fits in there beautifully. So there we are, we've got that in. Pin this into your ironing surface, and I'm using the double fork pin so I get equal tension on both sides. Now just fold these ends in, and we're going to press about 6 inches. That's all we'll need to press. Then the tool will do the rest for it as we start to sew. So now once we are ready to sew, we're just going to simply fold this in half, and we're going to stitch all the way down here, and we're going to come in about 1/8 inch. So we're going to go to the sewing machine, and we're going to do a bit of quilting on the base, and then while we're at the machine we're going to do a little bit of sewing on this piece to show you how we use the tool to pull this and fold it as we stitch. So we're just going to stitch on the line. So it's very, very easy. Nothing's hard about it. So just continue stitching and do as much quilting as you want on that piece. Once you get it all quilted, you will then just trim it back so it's all nice and even around both sides. So continue doing all of that, and here's one that I've got completely quilted up. To do our honey bun string, before you start, once you've joined all your strips together, it's a great idea to roll it into a little ball. Okay, so you haven't got a great big length of fabric running around, you know, your machine and down on the floor. So just roll it all up. Press your batting to it or pin your batting in, and then you're ready to start stitching. So we've got it, this piece I showed you before, I've got it threaded into the honey bun tool. I've pulled it down, you know, 4 or 5 inches and pressed it. So we're going to fold these ends in. Now we're going to fold the fabric over and over, and we're going to pull with the tool. Just pull down, roll over. It's not a bad idea to have an awl in your hand when you're doing this, just to help hold it, because it's such a little narrow strip. The awl just helps you get it all held in place, because sometimes your fingers just won't fit in there and hold it for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start sewing this onto our base fabric. Now just start on an angle. See how I've got it angled in? And we will start our zigzag off. So I'm starting coming around. Then I'm bringing it right back to the edge. You can see how I'm putting it to the edge now. When we come round with the next round, we're going to sit this right up against it. Just get it right in underneath there. I'm just going to increase the width of my zigzag just a little bit. Go, that's better. Now, as we come around as we start to come around, we want to start curving this up. So we're going to start I'm just going to keep coming around. And this is why you need to hold it up, everybody, because you want to get that shape. But remember, no stretching. Just let it lay there, let it do its thing. So I hope you've enjoyed just doing a fun little basket, but remember, no stretching your fabric. Use the honey bun sacher tool to do the string. The Chalko liner that I use to mark your lines for quilting is fantastic. The glue is necessary, I think, and the awl. And then, of course, if you want to make bows, the biggest set of our sacher tools is fantastic for that. So have fun and enjoy. Don't forget to watch all of our other videos on our YouTube channel, and do subscribe so that you can get notification when we've got other things coming. We do up packages for all the tools that we use for this. We even have the gorgeous jelly roll bundles now on our website that you can order and make up some gorgeous things. And we've got all different colours, so have a look at those. Go to our website www.pqw.com.au and have a look around, have a shop around. Please ask any questions. If you've got a question or a comment, put that on the YouTube so that we can have a look and answer that question for you. So be creative and stay safe. Bye for now.